I think I gotta do... Oh, anti-Cleos. I think I'm gonna do the quest first. And then I'll explore a bit more. But I need to find some IDs. I don't know really how I'm gonna do that. Card ID and shit. Desert is forced to return by heroic stranger. Miracle on the frontier. That's cool actually, they actually knew stuff of whatever you do. That's great. I'm guessing I'm gonna be
Red, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
it's cool because I'm guessing that if I chose the deserters, I would be like a villain or something, or an outlaw or some shit.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum yum.
Jesus
Time
Christ,
to
man.
feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out,
But only room for one captain.
Hmm. What does that do?
Ooh, look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
That's a bit, medium well. I don't care about killing him. He's dead. No. Anybody want some more of this? Man, I fucking murdered everyone here. That's fucking funny. Might as well loot this damn place. Oh, stealing. Eh. Literally stealing if you're stealing from outlaws. What is that, McG? There's a couple of people that actually melted. I need to look for ash piles. Ash piles. Alright, so... Oh, right there. Ooh, there's dead stuff in there. So I can go under, I guess.
Smells kind of like old Ventus outflow pipes.
Well, that's a recharge station.
Everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew. I guess I'm on.
Incoming! That's the last.
Alright, I guess that works. Ooh, Mark III. Time to experiment.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Hey! Say no! Couche! Ah oui, couche! Hey! Coucher! Ouais. Faire un matin. Caprice de jeune bitch.
That's the last of them.
Don't shoot! I'm with Junlei! think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay? Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger. This place is falling apart.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Incoming! You picked the wrong damn day!
That's the last of them.
Easy does it.
itching to whack someone over the head? We could... Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. Not from around here, are ya? After leaving Earth, they worked a local gas giant from a floating refinery. Dangerous work. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh.
What they do with their waste? I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go? How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the...
Rizzo's Chocolate Bar. A 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and tea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Somebody was trying to fix this up. Here we go!
Subtle work, Captain. Everyone all right? I don't say this lightly, but that is a work of sheer universal beauty. Step lively, Miss Holcomb. This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar, shipped in and out with.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand? I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to
Thanks
you
for
over
helping
you.
me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
I thought he was a security guard for a sec here. It's fucking funny. Huh. Oh man, there seems to be a lot of supply behind that door. Doesn't.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Yep, I know. There was another restricted area, right? Somewhere. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the terminal thingy.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard.
Rizzo's mom signed a hard cider for
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Looking sharp.
What are those? Okay, where's that fucking security terminal, man? Oh, we look like security guard. Oh, but I can get in there. I don't get it. How the fuck do I get in there if I can't get in there? Guess I'll have to get my lockpick skills up a bit, because I'll see different entrance.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Yeah.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, about it. Ooh. So you can turn him in. That's weird.
What? Amazing. I didn't think those things worked. Oh, and there we are. I've removed the lock on your ship in a show of my gratitude. An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything.
Okay.
The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the, straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. That's the long and short of it, yes. You probably don't even know where Wells is. None of my contacts ever pan out. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle
Okay,
is
she owes
deeply
money.
in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I'm not sure the price of her organs will allow a profit in that case. I expect her liver is, used goods, as it were. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? You abs-
I mean, I can turn it in. What does it give me to turn it in? Turn him in. Jesus Christ. Oops.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Oh God.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Sure.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Sure.
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
I really don't need Vicar
Dr.
Max.
Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Like, we don't need him. He's just good with computers and talking, which I'm already good at, so I don't need that. Ooh, corrosive blade. Officer's spy. At 183, that's good. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, I want to check your fucking other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna equip you. Ooh, damn, son. Medic! I think I'll build her like a tank. Looks pretty dope. That one looks trash. Alright, well. No. Meet with John Lee.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist beneath Wells. Report any sightings of the overboard enemy.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
Interrupt your regular...
Spend all day in here and not...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble.
That's weird.
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
They're risky, but the odds are still a little better than waiting for certain death.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Those are... Wow. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Remarkable. How did you... I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you. Those repairs won't...
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh, so nice.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Oh, that's a nice job. She can't even converse with people. God damn it, girl.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular
Where's the main
advertising
chat?
for the
Is
following
that?
story.
Well, that looks like it. Hello? I can't activate my skill points. Okay, and now I can. What the fuck? That was weird. I need some hack, right? Lockpick.
Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here.
Everything's got...
Oh. Why am I on fucking fire here?
That's the last of him.
I'm a bit confused. Oh, bitch.
Like
Is it
I
because
was
of-
saying, everything's got a price.
Okay. It's because I'm going too close to the
Tom tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not thinking about who they killed next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back. I can always fix them later.
Let's investigate.
Nice one!
Cross security.
I forgot I got HP from hello there. Hello there. I don't even know how to get down. Ow. I mean, cannot use while in combat. I'm not in combat. Didn't have the right quest active, that's why. But Dude, I'm fucking confused here. The fuck's going on? Like, there is definitely
Are we
no
gonna get in
combat
trouble
going
today?
on.
Not that I want to.
Oh, there you go. Now that was weird. Everyone wants to talk to another. Last meal. Oh, hang on, it doesn't match any of my dogs, something. Might have a gun, still does. Okay.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Yeah, there weren't really a lot of men to pillar. Or like, I don't know, 10? That's a lot. I remember the Lagrange point. No, the wrong idea of a wife to us out here. Feed your blood money salary in this space is choice so was stamped on my head. Cool down passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role. Okay.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. Kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it. This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
We'll have time for this.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
You all right?
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Premium med, fuck yeah.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay.
You've got...
Care about what it's like to be good. Since Martin Callahan showed up, it's the damn hat. Two mechanical chef arrived with a company tech, no worker of the guy leaving the station. Alright. Well, that's good. Oh god.
This is Halcyon News.
That scared me. What else can I do here? I guess I'll go see, what is it? Lilia Hagen?
You been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimble? Pirate ship?
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Some freelancers sneer at Sublight for setting up a storefront, but they rake in the bits.
A bits in Vera's pool.
Messages from found a freelancer ship after captain misbehaved, the crew knows maybe. Illegal work, don't run away. That is true though.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Oh, what the fuck?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Hello, Tobias.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
You know, company's shady when it says it's a legitimate, when it has to say it's a legitimate business. Love it.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Aggressive operations?
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There's always one.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Sure, I'll take it.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Your words, not mine. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
No one knows what we're licensed to do. Alright.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
It's like, yeah, we're allowed to do something. God damn. Probably need the key. Right?
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater.
I like
except the
this
captain.
doctor.
Kind of hard
It's not
to
like
make new
this.
friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
When you need to eat and run, Thorsten Pickens is the only one.
She's not like this all goody trying to save everyone doctor. Like she does her job and she wants to make a bunch of money. It's nice to see. Only be able to meet like Gladys.
You been flying the outer systems route lately? Get her in the state.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend from the dangers of civilian wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room?
military service does not guarantee tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation. You've been listening to Halcyon.
Hey, close the door, you cunt. I'm trying to steal stuff here. Need to rest and go keep. Who has the rest? Is it Gladys? I think it is.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear. Well, ain't that peachy? You enjoy that stamp, you understand? And don't you dare use it responsibly. Anything else?
I don't know how much money I had. I just kind of like fucking.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself
Don't know how
lacking
much
in
I
the
have.
bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker. as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No, I need fucking money.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Yeah, that's where I need to go to get my fucking...
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Good, I need to go there to get my fucking
The more we got the
thing.
corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Happy I get to unlock Sam soon.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yeah, no problem.
Anytime.
I can use the stealth. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Okay, it's good, I think. Perk. Oh, another perk. 50. No, game fucking broke. Well, that kind of sucked. First bug of the game, I guess. I wonder where I'm gonna start. Maybe at the beginning of the conversation. Okay, so I start back here. That's good.
Gracious.
So it's no, okay, it didn't save my skill points. It just saved my. I wanted to sell some stuff. Sell chunky junk, 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 junk.
How do you do? And,
I thought he was selling stuff. Fuck me, man.
It's almost time for today. I found a head.
Here we go. Wasn't up here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements for the following story.
Okay.
Remember Anna, because she remembers you.
I will be right back. Oui, hello.